Yo,
Uh, Hello, hello. Welcome everybody to lower bracket quarterfinals between Stratus and Hyper. The number 2 and number 4 seeds in the tournament, but leaderboard placing 2 versus 5 the other way. Because Strat recently took second place with the 103.03 or 103.33, but Hyper obviously capable of much better than his PB. I think most people would agree.
definitely.
Just looking to make that little breakthrough, but this should be a good one.
Yes, and streets are saying that Stratus may be doing wielder out. Just recently picking it up after getting the 103. He says that for 102 grind, he's gonna try to, learn wielder out and just get it down. So we may or may not see it in the race. But either way, I'm very excited.
I'd imagine he does. I think the general consensus between most people is that it may not be like groundbreaking as far as like how fast the ceiling is, but it brings your floor up, if that makes sense, because it makes
Yeah.
your mistakes much less impactful. You can recover from mistakes much quicker, and what would be like a 8-second mistake in regular route would probably take you like 4 seconds because you know
Mm.
half as many dream nails. They cast faster. So overall,
True.
a lot of ways to
So yeah.
recover.
So yeah, Wither Out, if anyone does not know, is a recent alteration of the tier route where you get the Shrimal Ogre's Notch and you get Dream Wielder before failed champion. You use it for the rest of the run, which speeds up some things like arenas, dream gates, some bosses,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just overall a bit more consistent.
Yep. I was getting convinced every time I saw somebody run it that I was going to do it, but I don't want to do it in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or in a world record grind.
Yeah, speaking of, I know you got a really close one to world record.
Yeah, if I would have gotten a 218 or better Radiance, it would have been world record.
Yeah.
Woo!
Radiance is just something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play it that well either, but anyways, I wonder if Stratus has Steel Soul on. I know he normally doesn't. Moment of truth? Oh.
Oh, can't believe this.
Yeah, my day is ruined.
And runners are starting.
Yep. And starting after the expected delay, obviously.
Yes.
There it is.
All right. They did not click it on the same frame. Hyper a little bit ahead, but
Oh, Hyper's gonna do it a minute and 16 seconds earlier. That way, it gets rid of the handicap of the PBs. I see.
oh, of course.
But yeah,
Woo, things fast.
yeah. If you made it to this part in the tournament, you should know how it goes. But we'll still give insights here and there and explain what they're doing. But general consensus, this category's hard, and it's not over until it's over. I mean,
True.
I was literally beating Skate for over an hour and then lost.
Yeah, that was.
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah, it's crazy because even the best players, even the people that are seen as the best at Radiance, can still just die to the boss at any point.
Yeah, I think most people think Sao is one of the best Radiance players, if not the best Radiance player in the world, and then lost a tournament race because they died to Radiance.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. I mean, Radiance is just mean. It just happens. Whoa. Yeah.
All right, 51 King's passes, nice.
It's already over at this point, honestly. Hyper has the advantage. So.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Pull him in for commentary or for interviews. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Hyper's gonna get a 103.32. Nice minute PB. But yeah, really, PBs in this category, it's so hard to tell just from a PB how good someone is, because it's just so hard to get that one run where everything goes well, or almost everything goes well.
Yeah, it's just it's so easy to have the run of your life and then no wise happens and you die. And it's like,
yeah,
or you know, same exact thing, but with frogs or 5, 6, 7 other things that just decide you don't get to go fast today. Yeah, they're gonna be making their way over to VS. You guys know the drill.
yep.
I always want to stay like cognizant of.
Ooh, Stratus going a little early.
Ah.
Yeah, he's been doing a strat where you kind of, instead of reacting, you go early, which is faster, but you can go early and sometimes just completely mess it up.
Oh, I've seen that so many times where like I feel like I waited a bajillion years and then you do it and it goes through their sprites, but they haven't actually loaded in like hitbox wise yet.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I guess at that point you just gotta like delay the nail slash and just hope for the best, but
Yeah. But yeah, I always try to stay cognizant of like, yes, most of the people in the chat have probably seen these races. They probably, even if they haven't seen the races, they've seen True Ending, but you know, there might be that one person in there that doesn't know what's going on, so.
alright. So 18 versus 22, so just right about 4 seconds behind. I do think Hy9er may have messed up a little bit in statue pogo, so that does help a little bit, but still definitely a good lead.
Yeah,
in BS.
it's you can see how detrimental missing that double spike kill is, because Hy9er's messed up both the Groza Room and the statue pogo and still is 4 seconds ahead of Strat, who's only made that one mistake.
Yeah.
But it just took him a while to fix it. But Hy9er's gonna get the jump over, it's what you want. Strat's gonna get the slight jump back, that's the second best thing you can get.
Yeah, and Stratus doing up slashes, which makes it easier to react to those bad jumps back,
Yep.
which is a really nice optimization.
You'll be seeing me do that in 2025. Silk Song still won't be out. Ooh, that was cute.
Right?
But Hy9er's still about 5 seconds ahead now. But Strat with a 24 Geo, that's actually not insignificant. That means he can.
Yeah, I think the most you can have here is 26.
Yeah, what, 18 plus?
Or 28
no,
or something.
28, yeah, 28.
Yeah, math's hard.
Math isn't real.
It's not, it's not.
But yeah, having 24 here means he can afford to be a little faster around.
Yeah, definitely.
There's going to be parts where, you know, Hy9er would maybe think to himself, maybe I'll, you know, lose that half a second just to go out of my way for a couple Geo, but
Yeah,
Strat can basically hold W or whatever his forward key is.
true. Or A or D, depending on where he's going.
Oh. I like how synced up the games are. Oh god, my stomach hurts every time I see somebody like walk forward like 3 steps because they pressed jump and it didn't go off.
Yeah,
I feel that deep in my soul.
Yeah,
It's so small. It's like a second at most, but it just feels so bad.
yeah.
But they're gonna make their way through the mound here. Got our fireball, but we get trapped in the mound. It is the hardest jump. Well, hardest jump in True Ending, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, except for in the last phase of Radiance, trying to double jump up from the bottom middle to the top middle platform. I physically.
Oh yeah, that one's you cannot agree that jump.
No.
And there's also the one in White Palace. It's just like you gotta like in lower entry. It's just
Oh yeah.
hold that jump. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Anyway,
Okay.
I think that's a. Is that a? Okay, I was not paying attention to spits. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was 2 and 2.
Okay. All right. So yeah, still like a. Okay. Now
3.5.
only a 3-second lead.
Yeah. I'm glad they both didn't do didn't get the, you know, false night chest early, because obviously when you watch somebody like me, you have to be like, well, he's 3 seconds ahead, but is he really?
Bro.
Sorry, I'm difficult. I'm surprised Strat didn't. Wow, why didn't he hit the? There was a Groza that he up slashed, and he could have just like done a really quick like turnaround hit the one behind him, and
maybe.
like not last time, but I mean, all Gucci, not the end of the world. Oh, that was so sexy.
Yeah. They shot the fireball like on the same frame, I swear.
This is pre-recorded. Adam synced them up. But yeah, Green Path, name of the game. Soul collection while going fast. Be very cognizant of how much soul you have and how much you want to slow down. You can slow down a minimum amount if you want to do single fireballs, but I doubt either of these runners are going to do it. Hy9er's going to be one short. So if he misses one, then he's going to have to either single or binge fly pogo. Nope. No issues.
Alright.
They don't have a input method that turns them around randomly for some reason. Alright, I'll stop talking about myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 4.5.
PsyKlone is great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I say it like that.
Oh.
Oh, is he? Okay. He's
that was a fast recovery. He's fine.
Yeah.
Probably cut his lead in about half, but you know, we're still very much in these leads do not matter at all.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, he's 2 seconds ahead now. Yeah, this is, I mean, not only does no lead really matter in true ending as far as like, you know, the radiance can just kill anybody, but even before you, like even taking out the radiance, like, you know, I've seen people make 0 mistakes and die to no eyes. I've seen people make like very minimal mistakes and die to failed champ. It can just happen. Wait, does Dreambuilder get bench fucking? Am I dumb?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, he's doing.
Because you get the extra geo from or from the Shrimogers.
Yep.
So that's gonna give him some fake time save, and then it's gonna turn into fake time loss, and then it'll probably balance out a little bit by the end.
So the only thing that is worrisome here is he does have 2 health, but not having to do the Moss Knights makes that a little bit less scary because there's a certain pattern you can get on the Moss Knights where they're just up against the wall and there's not much you can do. Well, besides lose time or get hit.
Yeah.
So the opponent's very mean to him. It's possible he dies here, and true running runners know that this is probably like top 3 worst deaths you could possibly take in the run, so it's a little stressful like this. He's not going to heal.
Yeah, Nail Slash is really bad. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, Stratus has plenty of experience in Hornet 1 from just running any percent and true ending for so long. So... And also, yeah, Stratus saving zone, but I prefer to think of it not as saving zone, but simply delaying his suffering in Deep Nest.
No, he saves zone.
Zone apologist?
Gross. Oh, I'm saying I'm looking down on Stratus for saving zone.
I know. Like,
oh, okay.
Like, for real, like...
I thought you were calling me the apologist. I realized you're calling Strat the apologist. I got you.
No, I know you would never say something like that.
Strat's Geo looking healthy.
Yeah.
Really like to see it. Hyper is not so much. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I totally forgot about bench fucking. I actually don't know how much 409 is in that.
Yeah, 409 is definitely better than 485 with the Shrimologers upcoming.
Yeah, 485 is not good. Because what is that? It's gonna be 499. And then, oh, he's gonna be 21 G. Yeah, he's gonna be low.
Yeah.
So he's this is like, unless if he misses everything from like if he doesn't get top row and then doesn't get any from the Mantis Pogo, this could be like he has to get bottom of Spire.
Yeah, sometimes I go for that if I don't have enough for level lads.
Yeah.
It's pretty awkward though, because sometimes the RNG is just you can't get the double on that guy. Alright.
I almost said, why didn't Strat do the walking storage? Like, I run this category.
True. Pretty sure the wall thing storage is only faster, or even if you do have Claw, you hit a chain, so it's like no one even goes for it.
Also, I like that Hyper literally had to add 2 dashes in to go get 1 Geo. I think he knows how low he is.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Like, you want to be at ideally like 300 here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you could have your way, you'd want to be at 30. What is it? 304, 306, whatever it is. But he is. Yeah, Hyper, you gotta get him up. There you go.
There we go.
If you die past that little doorway in the background there, then the shade will not spawn in the correct spot. So it's a good thing he moved him over to the right. Wait, did I miss something? How's
right? One fireball from Strat.
I haven't been looking at what Strat's been doing. I'm not gonna lie. Did he saved Sly? Right? Am I done?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Hyper with a really scuffed setup, but he's gonna save it. Looks like
damn.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, it was awkward because he almost saved it, but unfortunately the scuff setup meant that he pressed nail too early and he forward slashed. That's unfortunate. Well, that's gonna be like 8 or 9 seconds. That really hurts. Strat gonna be with a comfortable lead here. Obviously, the switch of audio. Based Adam. Strat losing 0.17 on that mashing. I'm just joking, I don't know.
Alright. Dreamplot. So this section is actually pretty hard, especially in D where you don't have claw, so it's like Strat might be going for Dream Dash. No, never mind. Okay, he almost
it looked like he was going to, yeah.
He baited it all.
Has anybody done it in tournament? I think Polly did, right?
Maybe Skate or someone.
It's just the worst risk-reward ratio because you save like maybe a second at most, and then if you miss it, it's like
does. I don't even
12 seconds.
I think you lose.
Yeah, I don't think
usually like
either.
0.3 or something. It's like no claw, so you can't even really make the most of it anyway.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's a bit scuffed, but not dunking. So
he didn't fall. He didn't fall.
We'll take this.
We'll take 1.5 seconds versus 8.
For sure. Alright, Strat doing the fireball, which is the benefit from doing one fireball shade skip. You can just keep the soul to do the fireball, which saves maybe a little less than 2 seconds.
I'm gonna try to pay attention to when Hyper takes the stag, so I'll know what the lead is. It's looking like it's gonna be about 15, 18, something like that.
Yeah, and of course 5 seconds of that is Vengeful King.
Oh yeah. No, it's 22. Jeez.
Wow, okay.
Obviously a little bit.
Yeah, Stratus with a really good lead then.
And then probably coming up on the first part. But,
holding the inventory a little much. Reading that a lot.
Probably coming up on the first part of the run. But Strat, please.
Yeah, maybe he's just a little uncomfortable with Funko Drop because he knows he's gonna have to go left here for Shrivel Ogres. In any case, his health is a little scary, but he is gonna be killed by the Charm Notch at least. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He should be fine. He's getting nervous. I don't blame him. There you go.
He opted to not do the strat where you fireball both of them because that involves a lot of damage tanks, and he just knows he's in the lead and doesn't want to show it. Or choke it. No, I typed throw and choke, and I just got that, whatever that was.
Throw it. Okay, so I was gonna say, like, taking this much damage before Who is not that common, but like taking damage during Who is very common. What I was gonna say is Besides dying on Hornet, we're probably coming up on one of the most volatile parts of the run. That's, you can see a 10-second swing here. Just if who decides to be nice to somebody and mean to the other.
Yeah, every time Elder Who does that attack where it's just off the screen, that 5 seconds just gone in an instant. It's pretty cringe.
Very cringe. Hyper getting a lot of pancakes. Strat looking like he's having Strat had a better pattern for sure. I think Hyper got like double his pancakes.
Yeah.
But Hyper, it did look, from what I saw, it looked like Hyper took advantage of what he got as well as he could. It didn't look like he could have gone much faster, honestly.
Also taking the relatively free heal because of having extra soul after the fight.
Yep.
Just in case, something goes terribly wrong in Mantis Claw, and it does happen.
Yep. Only downside is if you're wanting to do the explosion pogo with a fireball. Still do it, I think, but they'd have to gather some soul. Yeah. Strat's not doing it. There you go.
Alright, Hyper doing the base setup. That is just, the normal one. I liked it. I like that.
Oh, that's really bad for Hyper. Yeah, he has to get a hit.
Yeah, okay. There is some faster way to back up that soul, but if you don't know how to do it and you don't want to mess up Mantis Pogo, that's understandable to do.
Not gonna lie, I have no idea how to do that.
Me neither. Like, I'm just hitting the soul. That's why I'm not bothering with Fire Pogo for now, because, like...
Right.
Alright, 1540 for Strat.
And we're not quite gonna know what the lead looks like.
So Stratus, it looks to be behind 5 seconds, but at this point, with Shumalogres and Vengeflight King, Stratus loses about 16 seconds, so it's more like an 11-second lead.
Okay.
But, we'll see how it turns out. We'll see whether Stratus can, make use of Dream Wielder time save later.
Yeah, we're never quite gonna know the exact lead. We can have like a general idea, but just because at a certain point Stratus is just gonna be saving time all over the place with Dream Wielder. But the main benefit is obviously gonna be Fail Champ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not okay. It's always sketchy if you get the 2 fireball hit and then he just is alive a billion miles away from you, and then you leave the room and reset his health. Very cringe.
Sure.
Hyper getting a good pattern.
Yep. Alright, 290 and 292 Geo, so... Yeah, we're gonna see Strat get top row, maybe Hyper will as well. Technically doesn't have to, and he can do lever lats in bottom row, but
I think he's gonna
for
do
safety,
it. Yeah,
I think, yeah.
Because no matter, like, every once in a while, the Gorgeous Husk room will just have so much Geo, like, ridiculously inconvenient, and you don't want to take that chance sometimes.
Yeah.
I get it. Yep, they're both looking good, and they can, unless they miss a shit ton in Gorgeous Husk's hut. Oh, that sucks. Then they should be able to even skip lever lads if they want.
Yeah, and Stratus definitely gonna benefit a lot from skipping lever lads because he does right side rafters, and there's a pattern where you need to back it up with the 3rd fireball. So having 6 soul, leaving that room is really nice.
Mm-hmm. I think Stratus got the airwalk so he couldn't wall jump. I've had that happen one too many times. But we'll see if one of them gets first try Revocless, the other one doesn't go for it. About 5.5 seconds. Strat looks like he's going for it.
Okay, fumbling a little bit. That's unfortunate. It's fine though.
So Hyper could actually... Does he have a setup where he, like, dashes higher than that? Like...
This is really sad, yeah.
And this...
Yeah, he's just gonna go around.
This is why I stopped. Did Hyper go for it? I didn't see.
No, he didn't.
So Hyper probably gonna make up about 10 to 15 seconds there. That was really rough.
Definitely. I would think it's more like 20.
Yeah, probably. I honestly, well, I guess yeah, 15 seconds to the failing, and then he had to lose another 5 to go around.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped going for it. I literally just it stopped working. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't do it anymore.
some of those tricks, like especially with trans dashes, and that's an invisible one where you can't really see what's going on. It's really easy to mess up in runs, and like in the moment, especially, you just don't know what you're doing wrong, and you don't know how to recover it.
Yeah, lately I've given up for now. Yeah, that's so
okay.
bad. Oh, that was
okay.
so unlucky. Oh, I felt that in my soul. I mean, it's
really
not the end of the
unfortunate
world, but well, we can use this opportunity to. I mean, I think he's still ahead because that. But we can use this opportunity to talk about the world record that Fireborn set about 4 or 5 years ago, where he fell in the same way that Hyper just did, and still got world record. And then people saw that video and thought that that was the route, so they fell there and went around.
Of course.
But I think that's really funny. Just follow the strats that the world record does.
Obviously.
Opting. Oh.
Hyper on 3 health is a little scary, but
that is. I wouldn't blame him for. He can't heal. Well, and that's very unfortunate. I would honestly. Probably a good idea to just take the like 3-second loss and heal here, but I doubt he will. This room could just be very mean. Like ideally he gets hit once or twice, but you never know. Also, Strat doesn't have enough soul to go for a 3rd fireball, but he makes it.
Okay, but yeah, the chance of getting that RNG are pretty rare, so it's usually best to if you don't have the soul, just go for it. If you miss it, then just go for left side.
Hyper looking like he's just gonna go around. I've heard this faster. Okay, good recovery. He's not gonna get to hear it. Okay, that's good. So he's most likely fine.
Good RNG setup on left side, it's really, really easy to just get hit by the Rava, and on 2 health, I definitely understand just going the long way.
Yep. Last thing you want to see is a death there.
Morris son, Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit.
How do we know you have a cold?
Looks like we're gonna see a sync. Okay, about 4-second difference. Wait, this is not okay.
Yeah, he made the timer sync, not the game.
Right, I forgot. Okay, but yeah.
So we're gonna we're gonna head over into Crystal Peak, aka Cycle Town.
Yep. Very. The design of Crystal Peak is definitely like, you know, you gotta wait for the cycle. But in the case of speedrunners, they're just gonna do whatever they can to get the fastest cycle and just get really good times. And it's really interesting what people do in the split.
Mm-hmm. I like how the gameplay ended up saying both messing up the first chain. Not saying that to make fun of them, I mess up the first chain like every single run, but
it's harder to chain walking storage when you're like when you're like lower to the ground. So that's definitely, it's pretty easy to just miss the first one. But if you hit the first one and you can get into a rhythm, then it's not completely unrealistic to just get a bunch of chains, maybe even a full chain.
Yeah.
Ooh, Strat not gonna be able to get dog cycle, but does back it up with God Pixel, which is nice. Hyper also going for God Pixel, missing it and taking damage, but that's okay.
Looking good. Looking like a pretty standard piece.
But it's a little slow and unfortunately getting hit by that laser. Because that can just happen sometimes.
That should just be the slogan for Crystal Peaks. That could just happen sometimes.
Yeah, it's really... The lasers are just really strange.
I've lost many of glass soul runs to a laser just curving around the corner for no reason.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
Damage going to be intentional, so they can make it through here. Get the Super Dash, C Dash, Crystal Dash, Zoomies, whatever you want to call it. The
Nice.
Goomy Zoomies.
Alright. Stratus, after the considerations of like the reroute, is still ahead here, but definitely some things happened.
Things happen, TM. Right. Raise your hand if you've ever accidentally almost bought the vessel fragment right above it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, Strat does the
Yeah, really
cringe C dash in a. I hate that. I do. I've never not C dash too high and missed the bell entirely.
Yeah, it's really difficult to grade. But it's cool, so...
It is pretty cool. It's
And faster
cringe
by like
because skill
0.1.
issue. Yeah.
Which is like, yeah.
Hyper just deciding you didn't want to dash. Undo the split that Stratus just recently got comps up.
Yeah. Chandler comms up is definitely interesting. It's just such a long split, it's so hard to like get a run where you don't like have like a lot of time lost at one place.
Yep. Because I mean, his comp stop, he messed up the Soul Twister. The one he beat, the previous one, severely messed up the Spire, the lever skip.
Yeah.
It's just it's like 4 RNG checks, and it's hard to get all 4 of them to line up. And with the fourth one being the hardest, just the fight itself.
Yeah, definitely. Is lever skip an RNG check? I know, like, sometimes, like, you could just get hit. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's so bad.
Ooh,
I hope that fireball hit. It didn't. That's unfortunate. Oh, Stratus just getting bodied by RNG right now. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Making that mistake just really makes it hard to recover, because then that Soul Twister is just going to teleport wherever it wants.
Yep. And they both took a hit, but Stratus decided to waste his soul healing. Hyper looks like he's going to just ride it.
There's quite a few damage tanks in this fight, so I guess it's understandable.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if lever skip is fully RNG. Like, sometimes it feels like I do the same thing and then that one dude just throws the spear and hit you. Might just be a skill issue. Hyper not getting any doubles here, and this is really not good. He's oh my god, he's in a rough spot.
Okay, looked like a good fight from Strat.
This is a very not good fight, but at least he has enough health and...
Yeah. And even if he didn't, yeah, you got a soul to heal, nice.
Yep.
Ooh. Stratus doing a really cool walking switch. Which is not saving any time, but it's really interesting. It's really cool.
Right, so... Looking like Strat has a bit of a lead here. Not crazy, but it's funny that Strat ended up losing like 4 or 5 seconds to that Soul Twister, but the Norman fight was just not good from Hyper. He couldn't get doubles to save his life.
Yep.
And it's funny, I feel like this fight, back in the day, we used to consider it like, basically just turn your brain off and you'll get somewhere within like a 6-second range. But I feel like nowadays it's gotten to the point where like people are ridiculously good at the fight, and the difference between a good one and a bad one is actually kind of drastic sometimes.
Yeah, like as like a new runner, like Norman was actually like Soul Warrior was probably one of my worst fights, like worse than Radiant's Lost Kin. It was just I did not understand how to get doubles. It's not an easy boss, and there's also it's kind of weird because of the TFT doubles. Hard to tell if you're doing something wrong or you're just getting unlucky.
Mood.
Ooh, Hy9er might have missed a fireball on one of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
You're getting
Hy9er missed a fireball on the
patterns.
first one too.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
good. Is that the whole fight from Strat? Or yeah.
Yep. That was really fast. I didn't see it. I'm assuming it was a pretty good fight.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, and it looked like he just had pretty standard. I would have probably waited until he rolled back over to me, but that works. I thought the one over to the right for Hy9er was going to roll, and then he was going to have to chase him around the room.
Yeah, that's really the worst.
I think he might have thought that that second fireball was enough to do it, but it just wasn't. All good. Nothing too crazy on either side.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's more interesting to watch than 106 Watcher Nights.
Oh yeah, 106 is just fluke, fluke, fluke.
Yeah, it's just 2. Each one does in 2.
Oh yeah, that's damn. Alright, Strat doing the early control because of quitting out from the Dreamer, which on Lurian specifically, it saves like 0.3, but apparently on other Dreamers like Monomon, it's like really hard. However...
Well, wait. It's not hard on Monomon.
Without Dreamgate, it is, but since you're Dreamgating anyway, then it's like, yeah, you don't lose any time from the Dream Knell early control, you just use that to Dreamgate. It's really convenient.
I thought you meant like in trending on Monomon. I was like, wait, no, you just dream, get away.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I see what you mean. God, I hate having 0 soul leaving Lurian.
Yeah. Personally, I don't even go for the 5 hits. I just get 3, and then I get 2 extra hits on the Malark, which only loses time if you hit the Walking Sword, which is just like, eh.
Yeah. Oh, Strat, I felt that in my bones. Sucked hard falling there. See how nice the Ravas are too. Oh, he doesn't even give him a chance. Okay. That was the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, he may have accidentally canceled that. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say that looked very.
conditioning.
It looked like he was very much safe. I thought he was for sure gonna get through it.
Stratus playing a little sloppily, but it's okay.
Hy9er just gonna grab the wall. Doesn't want to take that chance.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Ooh, getting fantastic Ravas.
Yeah, let's go.
That was there was like sometimes you'll get one where it's like you bump into it but you move it out of the way. Hy9ers were in a different zip code. Like
Right. So Stratus with like 60 less Geo right now than Hy9er, which you might think is significant, but it really isn't. Especially with Wielder out, you get so much more Geo late game from Mantis Arena.
yeah, almost nothing here really matters as far as Geo past Watch Night. That's why if you saw they opened that chest with like 655 in it, but they only grabbed like 530, 550 or something like that.
Yep.
You don't really need all of it. Oh god, Hy9er got hit by the worst Moloch you can get hit by.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just so obnoxious.
Yeah, and that's sadly there's just nothing you can do about it. Like a lot of the Malarks, it's like there's a bit of RNG, but most of the time, or maybe all of the time,
It's like
you
a
can like
cycle-ish.
skill your way through. But that one is just like, you get hit.
And there's only, it's like 1 out of like 6 patterns that of those like globs, but for some reason it feels like it happens like way more often than 1 out of 6.
Yeah, it's really weird how that works.
Hashtag Hollow Knight. It's really weird how it works.
Yeah, basically.
Did Hyper get the first double? It didn't.
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
But maybe not because he ain't headbanging.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, he's alright. Yeah. Wanna have 2 hits there, but not the end of the world. Ooh.
Messing up a little bit. Going for a triple, that's really tight.
Oh, he didn't mean to slash left. Oh.
Yeah. The thing about Lost Kin is if you mess up, then you're gonna mess up more because it makes the fight so much weird when you're not so like really. It's just like really
You like
off
fall out of rhythm.
cycle. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel the same way about failed champ. He knows he's almost dead. So
failed champ radiance. It's really flow based. All right.
I would. Oh,
Yeah, that's really sad.
I was just about to say right before that death, I would have accidentally dashed and died already, but well. And we have the one of the best Lostkin players in the world, if not the best Lostkin player. Who, yep, shows us how it's done there.
Yeah, that was a perfect fight from what I saw.
Yeah. I think most people's eyes were on the almost dying strat, and then we looked over and saw the rest of the fight go perfectly for Hyper.
That's really unfortunate. Being on 1 HP against Lostkin is just really scary because sometimes it feels like impossible to not accidentally take damage.
Yeah,
like,
but
safe is like less safe.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like that same thing happens in Hornet 2 as well, where you're like, me being scared made me actually lose time, and then I died.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas if you would have just full synced it, you'd have been okay.
Yeah. And even
Nice
healing is
triple.
like a little bit weird because then you lose soul, and then it's like, yeah. But this time, yeah, hitless. That's just how it is. You die to the boss, and then you retry it hitless. Unfortunate. Gonna lose a lot of time to that.
Yeah, probably. Like, if you're gonna die, you want to at least do it in the beginning of the fight, but that was very deep into the fight. He was probably like 3 or 4 fireball hits at the very most away from Lostkin dying. That was about as bad as a Lostkin death could be, unfortunately. But lots of areas for that to be negated. I mean, the next boss, the boss after that, if you're super unlucky, I guess Markov, but I mean, that's pretty rare.
Stratus is doing Dream Wilder out, so probably a little bit less likely that he's gonna die from here on out.
Yep.
But, you know, Hyper is really good at his late game bosses. I don't really think he's gonna have too much of a problem just surviving.
Yeah, the good thing for Hyper here is that, I mean, he himself will tell you that, you know, the best thing that can happen for him in a race is that his opponent messes up drastically early, because then that means he can just play his game, which is the end of the run. That's what he's good at. So this is probably best case scenario for him. Not to say Stratus can't make it back or Hyper won't mess up, but if there was a part where Hyper needed to be ahead, it's around the middle point of the run, which is right now. So. So let's see this. If you look at Stratus' screen, you're going to see a little bit of a different route because he's going to get green, or he's going to.
Looks like a really good fight so far.
Yeah, that's. Oh, he could. Yeah, I was going to say
nice.
One more double hit and it's over. That was about as good as a phase 1 can reasonably be, unless you're Poly. Wow, this is a fantastic fight so far. That second fireball looked late, I was scared.
Nice, very clean.
Unlucky for Strat. Very clean, non-Dream Wielder failed champ.
We're getting hit by that guy, but it doesn't matter because you get full healed going into failed champ anyway.
God, it always throws me off. I always forget that you can just...
Alright. Doing the Dream Nail early control, and yes, Stratus is able to get full soul, so that's a really neat thing you can do. And it's with Wielder, it's very easy to get the otherwise called cringe Dream Nail, where you Dream Nail both the Maggot and failed champ at the same time. Any minute now. Oh wow, getting 2 singles in a row. That's really
I was gonna
bad.
say, I thought that was 3, honestly. I couldn't tell. That was very unfortunate, but I mean,
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, okay. Oh, he's dead. Yep.
Yeah, that's just yeah.
He left one of the maggots alive, right? He did. Okay. Well, he has to get it to move over to the left. That is very unfortunate. Oh, that was. I mean, with Dream Builder, it's not the end of the world, but that's not.
Yeah, he'll probably
good.
just have to get a Star Dream Nail or something. Yeah, this
So-
is really unfortunate.
This is extremely unfortunate, but it would be 10 times worse if he was, you know, using not Dream Nail, so or Dream Builder, sorry.
Yeah, and you can tell he has some habits from playing the fight with full soul. Oh, well, okay, that one went pretty cleanly.
Yeah, that was like I think that was 10 Shade Soul hits, or at least 9. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it was 9. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Stratus is just not used to the fight. That's really sad.
Oh my god, I thought he was too high to get Dream Nail. I was about to cry for Stratus.
Yeah.
So, Hyper making his way over to Hornet 2. Now, I mean, it looks doom and gloom for Stratus, but again, these are never over. And, you know, Hornet 2 death is bad. Like, very bad. There's no Dream Gate on the way. Like, your Dream Gate's set at, you know, the Stag Station.
Yeah.
So, not impossible. I mean, even without the Hornet 2 death, it's not impossible for him to come back. He would have to have a lot of things go his way, like, starting now.
Yeah, this is probably, he's probably about 2 minutes behind.
Somewhere around there, yeah, it looks like. Like, luckily the dream bosses themselves are not like the longest deaths because you don't have to spend time traveling back to them. So, if you're gonna die to one, it's probably the best one to die to, but I'd say Loskin's probably the best death if you can do it early. Ooh, okay, that was really good decision making from Hyper right there. That could have been very bad.
Yeah.
That neutral dash was very smart. Yeah, Strat died twice.
Alright.
Right, Hyper gonna do a little minor glitch there where you can use the Dream Nail to stand up a little early.
Yeah.
You can't do it while invisible because that's a major glitch.
Oh, of course, yeah. Just like Sea Escape is definitely not a major glitch.
We can't
It's
see
only not
that.
invisible.
The screen's white.
True.
How do you know? Oh.
Alright, Strat's just gonna go for the full soul. You don't really need full soul for Dream Builder if you're just gonna go for the Star Dream Nail anyway, but at that point, it certainly doesn't hurt to just get the free hits pretty much.
Oh, when does Dream Builder not get the 3 hits on the way?
You don't have to.
Ah.
You can. I personally do.
I think Hyper's too far. Oh, he's not. He might have not. Oh, he's gonna do both. Okay. I mean, kind of count. Oh. Okay. He's alright.
Yeah, you don't really want nail throws.
I thought he was gonna fireball to stagger.
Yeah, that was a bit
I
awkward.
believe.
Yeah, 3-4 mil.
Oh, okay. That was right. She's one hit. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be dead pretty shortly.
Okay. Not the worst fight, but I know Strat's not gonna be happy about that. It's Hornet's entire fight to me is just missing your nail hits by like 2 pixels. Like I swear she's just always right out of range to hit, and it's very.
Yeah, Hornet is a very slippery boss. I like to say she's just very fast, very hard to hit.
Yep.
Can really easily just avoid all your nail hits.
Yeah. It always seems like she's just doing the one thing that you needed her not to do.
Yeah,
Always
that's
feels
what it
rough.
feels like sometimes.
Strat looking
Alright.
up. Is that a thing? Can you just hold
Yeah.
up the whole time?
Yeah, you can.
Huh.
Because you're gonna hold up for Dream Gate anyway.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Makes sense. Never seen that. I like how they both got back to King Station around the same time, but for different reasons.
Yeah. Stratus about a split behind,
Yeah.
which is not great, but
Hyper on his way to Mr. Markoth. NG boy.
I wonder if this is PB pace for Hyper. I think it very well could be.
Maybe. I mean, I know for Hyper, like, I mean, he's literally has the skill for like a very low 103, if not a 102. Just hasn't got
Yeah,
it yet.
absolutely. It just hasn't happened.
Yeah, he can afford so many mistakes, and his skill at the end of the game can still easily 103. Like,
Oh yeah, this is tough because he's not getting doubled. Oh yeah, messing up the positioning a tiny bit, but able to recover it decently well.
oh Strat, oh okay Strat.
Careful,
okay.
be careful.
Yeah.
All right, it was
That
careful.
pogo was not fun. And I wasn't having fun. Right. Well, there's a little bit of opportunity for Strat to make up probably 7 or 8 seconds on Markov.
But yeah, definitely gonna need a little bit more than that to go wrong for Hyper to make this comeback.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
But we will see what happens.
He's gonna need
Yeah.
like devastating Umu.
Yeah,
Like, sorry, he's gonna need all these things I'm about to list, unless Hyper dies to like really late into the Radiance and Stratus has a really good. That'll mean like
yeah,
basically none of this will matter. But if Hyper doesn't die to the Radiance, then Stratus gonna need like a 2-cycle Umu, whereas he has like a fast one, and then like Hyper's gonna have to have like a really rough like no eyes and Marmu.
and then die to frogs, and then also
See, at least the
I feel
death
like
the frogs, your
whatever.
dream gate's like
Yeah, maybe
right
something.
there.
yeah, that's true.
Like it feels so horrible because of the RNG that just makes it so bad, but honestly it's probably like 25-30 seconds at most.
Wow, Hyper not getting the quick kill was, yeah, that may just be TFT.
Oh, Stratus messed up his. Wait, didn't Stratus just come up with like a new strat to like get that C dash? I looked away and looked back and he.
Oh yeah,
missed
he
it.
did, but I guess just messed it up a little bit.
Yep.
Still have plenty of health.
Yeah, he's fine.
Not getting doubled. That's really sad. And Markov is just
Ooh.
not moving where Stratus
Yeah.
wants him to.
Okay. He's fine.
Okay, well, it's not
There's
that.
really no way to die, so.
And there's a vent coming up in Dirtmouth, so it's not a problem.
Unless he for some reason decides to go pogo on top of the King Station bell for no reason.
Yeah, just for fun.
Just because he's quirky like that. Well, God, I hate that dash so much. I won't
Yeah.
do it.
It's very tight. Hyper going for axe drop. Ooh, really good. Wow, that was great. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a different variation of Trinomi drop that is a little faster. Some of the jellies were in his way, but no problem. You can just upslash them. And here we go, Omo and Gorb.
Two very different fights.
Alright, Strat hitting the quickle just fine.
Oh, that's a fourth attack guaranteed. Hyper didn't slide down the wall, it looked like to me at least. He didn't slide down the wall
Yeah, this
enough.
is an extra sadly. Hopefully he can back it up.
An extra attack plus 2 cycle would be very good for Strat. Oh, that was
Possible?
Nice.
Yeah, good. Nice. So still gonna eat that time loss, but at least it wasn't a 2 cycle.
And that's not even knowing what Strat's gonna end up with. Oh, Hyper messed up the walking storage, so he's gonna C-dash.
Yeah. Going for the Wildling storage does not lose any time, so
Yeah.
you go for it. And you hit it or you don't.
Well, lose time if you fall in the ass.
Oh, that's true. But it is pretty hard to do that in this category because you have
Yeah.
wings.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's looking like Strat's around, just from my super estimating, probably around, what, the Umu split's what, 140? Am I totally wrong on that? What is the Umu split? Don't remember. Oh yeah, I think my.
Oh no, Monomon is like, yeah.
Yeah, I think Hyper just got 207, was it? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Strat, you need to relax. It's not impossible to die to this boss.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, it looks like Hyper's around 125 or
Okay.
so.
Yeah, Stratus is fine on Soul here actually because you get 4 nail hits, so thankfully missing the Dream Nail was not a huge mistake.
Yeah, he had to get 1 to get to 8 and 9, but with 8, you're fine. That looks like it's going to be an extra as well, which can be really
Wow.
bad for his 1 health. Okay, at least he got that. Let's see if we can save it.
Holy crap, I'm scared.
Yeah, same. Oh, no, that's definitely... God, Strat is just not having anything go his way right now. Yeah,
Oh,
I wouldn't have risked that either. I figured he was fine, but Umu had to stop
please,
and go
okay, it's fine.
either.
Yeah, it's fine.
You would have to like very much wonder his movement right here, but this is okay.
Yeah. What? That's not
Okay.
it? Wow.
Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. That's
This is just not going
horrendous. That's like another
very
minute and a half.
that those 2 fireballs weren't enough.
Yeah. I think Hyper, if he watches the stream. Wait. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was Stratus, I would have ran all the way back and not really remember that there's a dream gate right
Yeah, I
outside.
do that all the
Okay.
time. How did he get there so fast? What the heck?
Yeah, I looked away and I was like, wait, he's already back. Okay, so that's not the worst death in the run, but it's not good. That's another minute at least.
At least.
Well, I think, yeah, if Hyper knows what's going on, he's definitely can just coast at this point. Like, he can have the slowest radiance of his life without a death, and he will be fine. Like, at this point, it's literally heal anytime you see any sign of danger, and you should be okay.
Oh, that's an interesting spot where you can just stand on the wall.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think he's officially at the point, like, if he, for example, got hit to Frogs a bunch and then, like, had 1 HP on Marma, you just quit out at that point and then Dream Gate back.
Yeah.
He's I mean, that doesn't even lose that much time in the first place, but even then, he's so far ahead.
Yeah, or maybe he's just gonna go for the PB pace, and if he dies to Radiance, he can still just win.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's officially at Death to Radiance. Still doesn't mean that Strat catches him, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess it depends on how far into the Radiance he dies, but most likely he's okay.
Strat did pick up Dreamwielder out like very, very recently, and I think maybe the unfamiliarity is throwing him off a bit, even though it is like if you in practice, in theory, it's more consistent. But if you don't really have that much experience, then it's just gonna throw you off. Like even the little things like, oh, I don't go for this dream nail timing. It just might throw you off. Like.
Yep. Also, yeah, there's almost no shot. Strat isn't like pretty irritated / tilted just because like after 2 Dream Boss deaths and he's still in it and still like technically could make his way back and then to just add Umo, it's like no way it doesn't eat at you. And if he knows Hy9er's pace, he's just watching him get hit 1 time to frog, so that's annoying.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, oh my god, I would be so annoyed. It should have been me. Did that first one? Yeah, it did, okay. Does Strat still have no eyes comms on?
No, Hy9er actually did beat it.
Oh, that's right.
Got a really good no eyes.
Okay, at least that doubled. So Strat, that was very smart. Oh god, that's so annoying.
Yeah, the hitboxes just linger, and it's like,
it's so cringe. But no, what he did right there was extremely smart. He got the first single hit, which caused a teleport. The second one double hit, and he knew he was 1 double hit away from No Eyes dying. But No Eyes was in the middle platform, and Strat knew there was like a 0% chance if he shot the fireball, then it was going to double hit, and then he was going to have to chase No Eyes around the room. So he deliberately got a couple nail hits to make No Eyes get into a better spot for a double, and then
yeah, that's the thing you got to do sometimes. If No Eyes is not in the right position, just force her to be in a better one.
God, thank God flukes don't cause No Eyes to teleport.
Very nice. 106 is just the best category because of that.
It's the best category for a lot of reasons. So Hy9er having a pretty. Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
Wait.
That's fine. Works.
did we both look over and see him get hit? And we thought he like got hit on accident, or did you?
No,
you just think he was in the wrong
he
spot?
was gonna, like, yeah, I was a little bit worried that he was like not gonna be in the right position, but
Okay.
I don't know.
I just looked over. I was like, "Where did he get hit?" And then I was like, "Oh, intentional." But Hy9er's having a very good Queen's Gardens. This whole section can just be so rude, and
Yeah, it's been really solid. I definitely think I can't see why he wouldn't just be on PB pace right here.
I can actually tell you, 49-20. Or I guess that was like 49-12 on when he actually picked up the thing, the half a King Soul, that thing. All right. He's on PB pace. Oh, he's like 10 seconds behind. I mean, that's definitely doable. I don't know where, I don't know where his time losses are, but it seems doable.
Alright, Stratus with a really fast Mantis Arena with the Dreamwielder strats. Unfortunately, did miss a TFT double on the first Mantis, but not the end of the world.
Okay. This is not... It's not impossible to die to the Galleon, especially with 3 health. I actually wouldn't blame him at all if he healed, because you can get Soul on the way to Galleon. Yep, I knew it. Yeah. You can easily make that Soul up. There's no reason, especially with his lead, there's no reason to risk that.
Yeah, honestly, I would have healed twice.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. I think he knows at this point if he heals here, there's a chance you just get hit to the spider, and then it just, like, trying to get the 3 nail hits,
Yeah.
But this can be dangerous.
Might just not go for the Galen Pogos.
He's not, yeah. But if he gets 3 single hits, it's definitely... Oh, no, he already got one.
I was getting a double hit. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, there's a chance he takes another hit somewhere, but he just hit 3 nail
3 hits will kill, so yeah, the thing is with not going for Galen Pogos, sometimes you just end with 103 soul, and you can pretty safely heal.
Yep.
Just in case something goes wrong in Hera.
Yeah, the Devout could just go backwards, and or you can get hit to the spider and the Devout could go backwards.
Exactly.
Like with wings, ideally you should never get hit here, but it you know, it's not like it's never happened. And again, like I'm gonna keep emphasizing it because I mean, with Hyper's lead, he can afford to play the safest
Definitely.
of all time, and he'll be fine. Ooh, made that double jump. I can't do that.
Strat going for a safety Dream Gate. Doesn't lose much time. You don't really need the Dream Gate for anything, and he is on 2 health for Traitor Lord, which is 1 HP after Scream Skip. I understand it. Even if he's behind, and you could say he should be going for riskier plays at this point, it's just building good habits.
Well, on top of everything, I think he knows even if he goes for risky stuff, he needs Hyper to mess up. So like,
Yeah,
if
so
Hyper,
he's just gonna play normally and just
hope that Hyper gives him a way in. The race is fully in Hyper's hands. Like it already was, but now it's like it's so far in his hands that even bad Radiance luck might not give Stratus the lead.
yeah.
Which is very unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah, this is like definitely over 2 minutes. Might be over 3, honestly. Oh no, yeah, it's almost 4. It's 3.5. Remember, it was 49-12. Yeah, it's 3.5 minutes. That's a good amount. That's more than a Radiance death. He's gonna need more. White Palace death could do it. Not like the whole 3.5 minutes, but we get him in Radiance death range. Honestly, I think it would be not, you know, I don't know who's going to end up winning this race. Obviously, Hyper in the lead a lot, but it would be very true ending of this to have the person who just got into 2nd place on the leaderboard then have like a horrible run and lose to Hyper who's in 5th, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Hyper is definitely more than just 5th place.
Oh, for sure.
He's more than a placement.
Yeah, it's not indicative of his skill or anything, but it is very.
Yeah, it definitely would be like, yeah, a true ending moment of all time.
Because I mean, we saw Sawa go out after like 2 or 3 races. I think Sawa only won against Polly. Maybe they won the first round. I don't remember, but I mean, like very good runners are already out of this race, out of this tournament.
Yeah, even for the best players like in the game, true ending is a very hard category. So
yeah. If
you're struggling at true ending like I am, just don't feel bad. It's hard.
Yeah.
Really good Galleon, wow.
Yeah, that was great. I haven't seen somebody not have a fireball go straight like I-framed in the tournament so far. I think that was the first time.
Yeah, you kind of gotta delay them on purpose because you're so close, and
the game doesn't like whenever you press buttons optimally.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how that just lines up perfectly to mess you up.
Yeah. Good King's Mold from Hyper there. Strat playing well. It might be a little too late, but Strat definitely has been playing well since like probably like the Queen's Bench segment. No, I mean before that, but No Eyes was good. I think after Umu, everything's been pretty solid. I thought Hyper messed up because he does a different strat.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a bunch of different setups for King's Mold Skip because it's just like, it's all about finding what works for you.
Yeah, it's something you have to be consistent at, otherwise you're just like, you're going to lose so much more time than it even saves. So
yeah.
You'd probably be better off just going up there and fighting the King's Mold if you can't get, like, you need to have that at like 95%.
Yeah, although the King's Mold fight is also very hard. I would honestly recommend just like anyone to just figure out just any setup for King's Mold Skip, even if it loses a little time, just because like that King's Mold can be really mean.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, if you're gonna miss it like 2 or 3 times in a row, then you might as well just not do it. But
Yeah.
oh, that is savable. Okay.
Yep.
That wasn't on purpose, right? Is that something I?
No, I think that was just a mistake.
Okay. That was a very good recovery. Like, to the point where I thought that was just a strat I didn't know about. Oh, you hate this. Okay.
It's fine. All right.
Yeah, he tried to greed that a little too hard. Okay. No, that was definitely the smart play. That was some very good recoveries. Like, it's worrying that he's, you know, messing up like that, but at the same time, those were very good decisions in the heat of the moment. I wouldn't be super surprised if he benched. I mean, 4 health, not crazy, but also, I mean, well, I guess if he was going to, he would do it before that that one room. I don't know what to call it.
Oh yeah,
the bench
and
that's over to
balcony.
the right. Yeah. Might as well do it there.
Missing a wall jump, not gonna do Zalian cycle, but is able to back it up with the normal cycle. Yeah, with the non-Zalian cycle, it's you're so cycle locked that like you really don't gain much from going fast. So even like just as a backup, you can just hit it fine and not lose any time. You lose time to Zalian cycle, of course, but
yeah. Yeah, imagine if Hyper. Well, he was gonna heal, but decided on it too late. I imagine if Hyper would have gotten hit somewhere on the way, like again, somewhere on the way here, he'd probably bench here, but he's fine at 4.
yeah, he's vibing. Yeah, and if anyone thinks like, oh, but he's so far in the lead, he should just heal. Like, it's not really like, just like even just taking the bench is just, it's just different and it's just throwing you off like even slightly. So
Yeah.
just like letting the muscle memory taking over and like he knows he's fine and
Well,
yeah, that's a dunk, but it's fine.
yeah,
He's
he's
chilling.
I thought he was gonna let go of that C dash. Like as soon as it was done, I was like, no. That was Chalky cycle, right?
Yeah, although he did miss the jockey cycle, but close enough.
So we're really seeing the lead here with Strat on the first couple rooms and Hyper coming up on the end. I think
Stratus is actually very good at White Palace.
Yeah, I think he's lowered the gap a little bit, but it can't be less than like 3 minutes. See, that's the wrong way for the fans.
Let's go. Alright, nice left atrium 1 from Strat.
I think Strat knows he's gonna have to have like the White Palace of all time and then have Hyper mess up really drastically late.
Yeah.
If he has any shot at this, but like Strat having a really sloppy White Palace will basically just mean Hyper can mess up for free as much as he wants. He'll probably be alright. It's gonna be hard to get back into this.
For sure. But it's good that Stratus isn't like letting the fact that like the race might just be unwinnable. He's not letting that ruin his ability to just continue the run and just, you know, as if it was anything else, just for the practice.
You don't have to call me out, man, just because I didn't finish my race against Skate.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, I'm listening. It looked like he missed his jump after the C-dash, so if he goes for his Valiant cycle, I don't know if he does, but he did C-dash in the room, so yeah, he probably was going for it, but it looked like he stopped the C-dash and pressed jump a little early and didn't go anywhere. He just stood there for a second. He does have a really nice amount of geo, though. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I wonder how long that's been like that. When's the last time you... Like, was it from, like, buying the Distant Village stack?
It might have been.
Because I don't remember... I can't think of anywhere else you would even get or lose geo. Okay.
Oh,
Hyper is okay. He's at the
yeah,
very
yeah,
end.
you're
He's
good,
fine.
yeah.
He's at the dream
do
gate
not,
as well.
You have infinite health in Void Climb, so 1 HP does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Okay, well, he's standing right there. He'll be right.
yeah, that's a very nice hazard respawn. There's some other ones that are really not nice.
Honestly, even with that, I'm pretty sure that was still faster than Hyper's room. Because Hyper messed up on the pogo on that one part.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's too high. Oh, it's not! Oh!
yeah, you can go surprisingly high there. It's really just going low that messes you up.
Yeah, I
Weird
like
how
you
the
have more
hitboxes
room.
work.
You have more room to go high, but it still looked like it was just.
Yeah, it was very scary.
That was a very. I only saw the second half, but that was a very good.
Yeah,
second
good
half.
Void.
I almost guarantee Strat gained time on that White Palace, which is with like the 3 or 4 mess ups that Hyper had.
Yeah,
Again,
not too many big mistakes.
Yeah. I think we're still sitting at around 3 minutes. It's, you know, the Void heart splits around 2.5, and ooh. At the very most, it's like 250 or something, or at the very least. Hyper didn't forget Shaman Stone.
All right. So Hyper gonna fight the Hollow Knight, except we're not gonna kill him, of course, or kill it, of course, because we need to get into Radiance. Fight goes extremely fast with Shade Soul compared to any percent, because it's just a very stupid spell. Right, looked like a good birthplace from Strat, and Hyper gonna fight the Hollow Knight.
Cringe Knight.
Yeah. Really good recognition of staggers.
Yeah, that was really good. Not a very good recognition of staggers. Not sure. Okay. Hyper getting the worst of both worlds. He went for Scream Skip, missed it, so he couldn't even do anything with it. But then, whenever the Scream ended, he got hit anyway. So it was just the worst case scenario. This could be good if it's early enough, but I don't know if that was. But I think he's done.
Yeah. All right.
Well. With a 205, he could PB. It's 2 seconds faster than my gold. Wait, you can talk from all the way over there? Holy! I thought you had to be way more in the middle of the platform.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you're standing. I think
Strat with some. Oh yeah, got the menu. Didn't even see the menu.
Nice.
Okay.
Hyper going for only 2 fireballs at the start, which is a bit better for average because of, you know, patterns.
I don't know if that doubled. He hasn't touched the ground about 4
Alright,
years.
nice.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's like the worst. I almost guarantee he'll heal. I think he knows that, like, I don't think he can even PB anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna heal, yeah. There's no reason not to there.
Yeah. Your mistakes in phase 1 did unfortunately kill the PP, but definitely didn't kill the race.
Yeah. Ooh, those swords. He knows he needs. Oh, he needs one more hit.
Yeah.
So needs one double. Oh no.
Okay. Nice. GG's.
I want to be like Hy9er when I grow up.
Me too.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All
Well, Hy9er having a run, you know, within like 15 seconds of his PB, or maybe 20 seconds or so. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, really good run.
yeah,
For a race.
that's gonna be. I like how Strat just keeps having to brace people when they're getting close to their PB.
Yeah, that's.
That was very unfortunate. It's hard to. I mean, I know he. I mean, he knows it's hard to expect to die to Lost Kin, Failed Champ, and Umu and still win. It's the nature of true winning sometimes. Double.
Alright, not at full soul, but he can get to full soul with the Dream Yellow like control, which is a really interesting technique.
I was
That was
just
just
do it.
recently found out.
Was I the one to find it?
I know you found the Failed Champ one.
Yeah, for Failed Champ. Yeah,
It was just applied to the Hollow Knight.
I was gonna say, did they know you could do it to Hollow Knight, and then I found it for Failed Champ, or did I find it for Failed Champ and they were like, oh, you can also do that here?
I have no idea of it.
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see this Radiance fight. That beam was just in a very unfortunate.
Nice.
Is that triple?
Might have. It was a very good teleport though.
Also, that getting hit by those spikes actually was pretty good because it meant that they just, if you get hit to spikes, oh my god, that phase 1 was sick. And
Yeah,
he's
this is
gonna
a
get
good phase 1, and he's gonna be able to insight kill her basically. Although it's a little.
Yeah, he didn't even let the sword spawn. Like, a spawn could have very easily spawned right behind. A sword could have spawned right behind him and killed him, but. Oh yeah, he's Dream Layer. God, must be nice. Oh, he's risking it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to do cheeky Dream Nails than just getting nail hits.
God, the race doesn't even matter anymore. He's already lost, but I'm just still not cringing. Is not the right word.
Yeah, it's very scary. Ooh, okay. Well, we're good.
Haha, didn't expect to join immediately, did you?
You're not even done on our screen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Stratus? GG.
Man, you joined in the middle of the climb. That's crazy.
I know, I'm just that good.
The multitasking is insane.
Man, today was just not my day.
No, there was a lot of unfortunato going on.
Yeah, for sure. I could play better.
Yeah, we were saying like there was. What's up, Piper? Grats, bud. Sorry, Grats died to last pair with 4 HP. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
There's just a lot of GG's. There was a lot of like stuff in Lost Can. It looked like you kept like being just pixels away from a nail and then expecting it to hit, and then you'd walk into them, or just normal stuff that happens to in Lost Can. That happens all the time. But Failed Champ looked like you tried to go a little too fast and ended up kind of biting you. Umu looked like it was. I mean, we all saw the. Like I think everybody, including me and PsyKlone, thought that those 2 fireballs were going to be enough. It looked like you did too, and then when you realized it wasn't, you couldn't get over there in time.
Yeah, and then I died, and then
Yeah. I was commenting. It was good. Like, this sounds obvious, but I was like, I looked away after you died, and I looked back, and you were already in archives. Like, how did he get there that fast? And I was like, oh yeah, duh, there's a dream game.
yeah,
No, he just turned on no clip.
Yeah, right.
I loaded the save state.
Well, GG's Hyper. How do you feel about your race there?
I have no clue how bad that White Palace was, but I think if it was like matched my gold, I might have PB'd.
No, I think so. Well, so I saw when you left Trader Lord, I think you were 9 seconds behind your PB.
Only 9 after that terrible first half of the run.
Yeah. I didn't check anywhere else, but that's the point where we were like, it's possible. Like he could be ahead. I'm not sure. I went and checked, but yeah. It looked like. I mean, well, first off, did both of you know the pace of your opponent?
I didn't have a stream open.
I had the stream open on my phone. I glanced over at Lost Skin, and I'm like, wait, didn't Strat already enter Lost Skin? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he died to Fail Champ though.
He died to Lost Skin, Fail Champ, and Umu.
I messed up Reddit points like 5 times. I did, yeah. I got an extra.
I thought you
and
just
then...
missed 1 cycle.
No, he missed 2 cycles and then died. Yeah,
and died, and then I got another extra.
Yeah, he got an extra. It moved Umu way too far from the wall to get the 1 cycle, and he thought he did more damage than he did. So whenever he was on 1 HP for the entire second set of attacks, and so he got 1 Dream Nail without dying. And then whenever Umu was vulnerable, he shot 2 fireballs, neither of them doubled, and he thought it was enough damage. And by the time he realized it wasn't, he couldn't get over to do any more damage, and then died to the first attack because there was just the little electricity things right on either side of him.
Oh.
Very unfortunate. I was commenting. It looked like you, honestly, after Umu, I think everything from No Eyes to the end of the game looked pretty good. Strat, for Strat, I wouldn't even be surprised if you looked at your splits. I doubt you lost that much time your PB.
Yeah, no, I was after archives or after Monomon, I was 418 after Monomon, and at the end I was 313. So I saved nearly a minute.
Yeah, it looked like you were playing well. It felt too little, too late, especially if Hyper. We figured you knew that you were pretty ahead.
Yeah, no, I honestly after the fucking 3rd death, I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, Hyper. We were commenting that there was a lot of moments where you could have played the safest end game of your life and still been fine. Healed at every opportunity, and
I healed once in Galleon.
I know that's what I'm saying. You didn't that was the only heal we saw. And we're he could just afford to Dream Nail something 3 times and heal to full, but
yeah, but he could also afford to play skin die and still not be too bad.
True.
I only got hit by frogs once, so
yeah, no, that was
no reason to heal there.
Yeah, no, we saw your whole Queen's Garden seemed like it went really well.
Yeah.
Bench, Marmu, Trailord, everything was smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
that QG probably saved 30 seconds on my PB, probably.
I mean, you can hide your live split on your OBS and then switch layouts to your regular one so you can see the split.
Well,
forgive me for the copium, but in a way, I'm kind of glad that I got knocked out because now I can just focus on 102.
Honestly, that's
But I want 102 first.
But I want 102 first.
But I want
102 first, probably.
If the light wall had a better hitbox, I would have already had world record.
True.
Copium. But yeah, did you guys anything else you wanted to get off your chest? Any split that screwed you over? Any boss that was an asshole?
I'm still upset about falling in Gorgeous Husk.
Oh yeah.
you did the Fireborn 80% world record.
Fireborn got an 80% record with that.
Yeah, that I was joking because he got that, and then people who were new to the community didn't check the guide. They just watched his world record and tried to copy everything he did. So they fell there too, and they would go around because they thought it was the route.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's so funny.
But yeah, it was a good one. Congrats, Hy9er. You're going to be awaiting. Well, I guess, yeah, looking forward to the rest of the tournament. We have Axel versus PsyKlone here tomorrow.
Whoa.
What?
I said, whoa, that's me.
I thought I said something wrong.
I'm like not going to be home for like a week from like May 22nd to I think the 29th. So I would.
That honestly kind of works out, Hy9er, because I won't be home from May 25th, I think it is, to like June 4th, and so like our race would, or whoever ends up getting to me, wouldn't even be able to happen until I got back from GDQ.
Or we could try to just get it all done like before. Maybe. We only have like, I think 3 more races, right?
4 more races. It's the one tomorrow, and then whoever faces you, and then whoever faces me, and then whoever faces Skate. And then if whoever faces Skate resets it, then there's 5 more races. But I assume those will be on the same day.
Maybe.
But yeah, GG, guys. Be looking forward to your race tomorrow, PsyKlone.
Congrats on your win, Hy9er.
Thank you.
Didn't die to the last pair with 4 HP.
True.
Let's get it.
All right.
How did your progress go? Just out of curiosity.
First try.
Yeah, first try.
Let's go.
You guys were actually pretty synced up. You guys both got it pretty fast.
Nice.
All right. I'm done sitting here. Later, you guys.
All right. GG's later.